Hello and welcome. This is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more of the Pillars of the Earth. And let's continue on this little bit of a road trip.
Near a bridge, I found William with a group of washerwomen. He was shouting at them. When I arrived, I could only hear their replies. They said that they had not seen a girl or a boy fitting his description. A younger, blonde woman said that even if she had seen the girl, she would not tell him. Apparently, she had heard of William Hamley. William grabbed the startled-looking woman by the arm. He shoved his right hand under her skirt. She started crying. The other women asked William to stop, but were afraid to anger him. William turned and grinned when he saw me approaching.
Okay. What exactly am I supposed to be seeing on this trip? Because all I see is that this guy's a scumbag, and I already knew that, so...
William jumped on his horse and caught up. He smiled at me, and I still remember his words. I think you envy me, because I can fuck them if I want to. There was no hate in his voice. He sounded friendly.
Ugh.
I told him I pitied him. I did not tell him why, because I had no words for it. We did not talk after that. Not for a long time.
Okay.
William talked to more strangers along the way. First, I believed he was asking for directions. Then I realized that money was changing hands. William was paying these people for information. I was glad that for now he had lost interest in hurting others. Then I saw an old woman pointing William to a bearded man on a horse.
I know who he's going after. It's the daughter and son of the Earl that is imprisoned. Again, I don't know what the point of this is, though.
William called the man a horse thief. Then he grinned and signaled the puzzled man to get on his horse and ride with him. They rode faster and faster, and I could not hear what more they talked about.
Okay, so we have... keep a distance or get close to hear more. Well, I think the reason they rode off like they did is they didn't want me to hear what they have to say. I also don't want this to be a mad chase. But also, I want to know what the point of this whole thing is, so I'll try and get close to hear more.
William bluntly threatened to have the man hanged for stealing a horse of his, and then ordered him to hunt down the real thieves in exchange for his life. The man laughed as if he had made a great bargain. William even paid him. Before the man rode off north, William mentioned a name. Aliena. And I prayed that whatever William's plan was, that it would fail.
I'm kind of glad that we're going along with this, though, at least his journey, because at least it gives us the opportunity to stop him.
Then William waved at me to ride faster. I reckoned we had to be close to where Lady Hamley wanted us to go. Not long after, my stomach turned as I realized just where exactly we were bound.
Ah, okay. The bishop's palace.
Just a moment.
What?
You know very well that Bishop Waleran is in Winchester now. So what are we doing here?
No idea. Mother never tells me anything. She treats me and Father like damn children. It's a wonder Father ever got to fuck her in the first place. But here I am, and I'm starving. Damn, I'm starving.
Where are you going?
In there.
No.
I'm sure the bishop would want to see me well fed. We won't be staying long, so whatever it is you gotta do it fast.
I don't know what it is that I'm here to do.
How can I help you? How about you step aside?
Okay. Yeah, what is going on here, really? So, we don't want to be seen here. Like, we really don't. Okay. I guess we'll take a look at the horse.
William forgot to close his saddlebag.
Aha. Letter from William's saddlebag. Let's inspect it. A little bit of information about him. Later, a letter dated January 1136. William, your worries are very understandable. Killing is a sin, and hell awaits all sinners. But how could killing ever be a sin when a life is taken to protect God and our church? In such a holy battle, you become the sword of God, as do all the brave and valiant knights that join our crusades to the Holy Land. Their faith is their armor. Their sins are forgiven. You are the sword of God, and as a bishop, I am the hand of God. As long as the hand guides the sword, your sins shall be forgiven. And that is from the bishop. So is he being asked to go to the Crusades? And he doesn't want to? Is that exactly what we're getting out of this? Because it doesn't seem like he has any problem with killing. If that's his justification of why he's not going to go on the Crusades. Interesting. All right. Now, again, I don't know if I want to be known. I don't want it to be known that I'm here. So, what do we got over here in this gate? Also, we can...
Nothing is covered up that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known.
So they took me here to see if... I'm guessing to see if the bishop is corrupt, which... Let's face facts, he probably is. Rather leave, but now that I'm here, might as well look around. Alright, a bunch of trees have been chopped down. Okay. Something. Fog is too thick. Is something. Looks like a cathedral.
What is that?
Everyone has construction site of his own. What is he building out there?
Is this why Regan Hamley thinks that Waleran wants the lands of Shiring for himself? He is the bishop. He can do as he pleases. Perhaps he is just building a guest house. No, it is too big for that. What in the name of Christ is he building out there?
The point, though, is that if he's building something, that means he has the money to build it, and that means he could have funded our construction, and he did not.
What in the name of Christ is he building out there?
All right. Well, at this point, I guess we have to go and ask, because there is not that much else to do. Might as well be polite and shut the gate. Well, actually, what does this have to say about it? Can we see it from there? Oh, I might have to open the gate to get access to it. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Fortunately, we have to wait for him to walk over there.
The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Oh, okay, we've heard him say that before. Alright, let's go back in. We'll close the gate. And we'll talk to the guy inside and see what he has to say about what this is. Although I don't like the idea of being seen here. We were supposed to not be seen riding off with this guy. And yet here we are. Well, he sees us now, so... might as well.
You, please. You were here before, weren't you? Yes. I remember you. Philip, isn't it?
Yes.
Please, you have to help me.
Okay.
What happened?
He forced me to serve him food. He took the Lord's name in vain, and he pushed me and touched me.
Oh, God.
Ah, the monk. Oh. Did the boy call you? So what? Did he ask you for help?
He did.
I should have knocked your teeth out, boy.
You should not have.
We're young men, he and I play rough. So what?
I asked you to leave.
And that is what we will do. What will the bishop think of your behavior?
Listen, we're all on the same side here.
We are not.
You, me, him, we're all working for the bishop. He won't mind. I play rough, so what? We are all men of God. Well, I'm a man. I don't know what you call yourselves.
Alright, I want information here as much as I want to tell him he's a
Just
sinner,
kidding,
because...
How are you working for the bishop?
You already forgot. I found you, back in Kingsbridge, when I escorted him.
You did not find me.
The bishop and I got talking. We have an understanding.
An understanding about what?
I took Earl's castle for him.
Your parents agreed to arrest Bartholomew because they wanted his earldom.
Who cares what they think? I felled Bartholomew's men with my sword. The old man was begging me for his life. On his knees, he begged me. I did it for the bishop.
What?
But hey, I'm sure you did great things for him as well. You think my father took Earl's castle? He's too fat to ride a horse.
Alright, it's time for us to leave.
Even Mother said I'd be a better Earl.
It is time to leave.
Is it? Do you think you get to save people from me? You saw me and that whore at the river. I would have fucked that woman if it hadn't been for you.
And what would that have achieved?
She'd have learnt her lesson. And don't you think I noticed how you spied on me and that horse thief? I should kill you for that. I should. Let me tell you, I will fuck Bartholomew's whore of a daughter. I will fuck her good. I'm a man. Damn it, I'd fuck the boy if that was the only way to put him in his place. Hell, he looks like he'd enjoy it too.
Ugh. This guy is such a such a monster. I mean, both of these are true.
Not even God would forgive those sins.
Of course he would. He already did. The bishop told me.
Then the bishop is wrong.
Hey, we're on the same side here. Now, we will stay here a while longer, as I've not finished eating. Shit.
Alright, maybe I crossed the line there. But let's talk to Timothy here.
Make him go. I want him to leave. Now.
Tell me, what is being built out there?
What?
A substantial construction is underway, it seems.
Yes, but
What is it?
a castle. The bishop is building a castle.
A castle? Why a castle?
I don't know. It is not for me to ask or question the bishop.
Of course.
And I doubt it's for you to question him either.
Alright, we've got a number of things here. Why would we want to point out anything to him? Oh, I
Throw
see.
them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
What?
Hell. It is a depiction of hell.
The bishop said the relief intimidates even his most impious visitors. They all fear death.
I'm not afraid to die.
Do not fear those who kill the body. Rather fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell.
Who's he?
The devil. A fallen angel.
I have nothing to be afraid of.
The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, and all liars. Their souls are the devil's. They will all go to hell.
Stop it! Hell is far away. I'm not afraid.
Ugh. Okay, what else we got in this area?
If the bishop finds out about this, he will not be pleased.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire.
What's that?
It's from the scripture. The end of days.
The second death of the sinners.
Bishop Waleran said that if a sinner stares into the flame, the devil stares back from the lake of fire.
What?
I can't see him. What is it?
We ride back to Winchester. Now!
Alright, I guess that worked.
What happened?
Maybe he saw things to come.
Good. Now you leave as well. That man, William, had no idea why you two came here, had he? You came here to spy on the bishop. You brought this man here. Leave. Go.
Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble for doing that.
There you are. My son seemed thoughtful when he returned.
You priests and your talk. You always get to him.
He seemed more excited after talking to your bishop, though. Then again, we know Waleran is good with words. Don't we, my husband?
Of course, yes.
Bad words.
Speaking of Waleran, what did you find, monk?
A construction site. I mean, I might as well say what I saw because I want to see what she's up to. She's a master manipulator, it seems.
A construction site.
Ah. So Waleran has a building project of his own. Did you also find out what he is building?
A castle.
Yes. He is building a castle for himself. And he used up every stone and every tree on his own lands. He claims he wants Bartholomew's land for your cathedral. But what Waleran wants is a castle.
He's always been like that.
Not long ago, you accused us of being selfish. But what about your bishop, eh?
What do you want from me?
As Prior of Kingsbridge, you will agree that my husband shall have the whole earldom of Shiring.
And why would I do you a favor like that?
Because we will support the rebuilding of your cathedral with our stones and our timber.
The king can live up to all of his promises, and Waleran gets nothing.
That is our offer. What do you say?
Oh. This is a deal with the devil regardless. So, if we agree to the deal, we have the Hammerlays in Shiring, which is where Kingsbridge is. So they are going to be our lords, for a lack of better term. I know we are part of the church, so maybe we would be exempt to a certain extent, but let's face facts, these are not good people. On the other hand, we've already done things that the bishop is probably not going to be happy about. And giving the bishop power, he may forgive it, but he also seems to be in it for himself, and not really trustworthy. So, again, it's a deal with the devil either way we look at things. To be honest with you, we went into this for the church in the first place. I feel like if we decline and try and haggle for a better deal, see, this is the problem. I think if we go with the bishop, he's not going to grant us this cathedral. He may, but it's not necessarily likely. If we go with these guys, though, they have pretty much told me that that's what they're going to give me. So that's kind of the battle we have here. We go support the bishop may betray us and may not give us the cathedral we're looking for. And even if he does, he may betray us anyway. If we go with these guys, who knows what they're going to do? And honestly, I think we'll give them the ability to go after the daughter and son of the former Earl, which I really don't want to do. So I'm going to decline for that reason alone.
No, we have no deal.
Why not?
We made you a good offer.
Your offer is not good, not enough.
Your offer is not enough. The king still considers giving all the lands of the earldom to Waleran to rebuild our cathedral. You need this deal with me just as much as I do.
This is... Oh. We taught this fool well, it seems.
What are your terms, Father?
This is actually a good compromise, perhaps. Let's divide the earldom.
What is more valuable, arable land or forest?
Arable land, of course.
Then you shall have the arable and I'll have the forest.
I need the forest to hunt. An earl must have his hunting grounds.
You can hunt there. I just want the timber for my cathedral.
Ugh,
Which do you want, the cattle pastures or the sheep grazings?
the pasture.
Then I'll have the hill farms with their sheep. Would you like the income from markets or the quarry?
Suppose we said the quarry.
You won't, though, will you?
No. We'll take the markets. You can have the stones.
It is agreed, then?
We have a pact. My husband will let the king know of our agreement. Bishop
All right.
Waleran will be quite surprised. You will see his true face when he does not get what he wants.
All right, well, looks like Philip has become maybe a little bit of a monster himself in all of this. Well, in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Melsgunner, signing out.